everybody, I'm Gemma Stillwell and I'm just going to show you a really quick video of the main points you need to practice for Green Onions, which is in the Rockschool Guitar Grade 1 piece. Okay, so the main thing which is hard about this piece is it's in swung rhythms, okay? So when you'd usually have your main pulse, which would be a crotchet, you'd split that into quavers, you split them in halves. But what we do in swung music or swing, big band, jazz, all of that music, it splits that pulse into a triplet, into 3. So you get that, you get like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so in your music, you've got crotchets, 2 quavers, and then 2 crotchets. So it looks like it's 1, 2, and 3, 4. But if we're splitting the beat into 3, into triplets, but we've only got 2 of them as quavers, what it is, it's the first one and the third one. Okay, so it sounds like, instead of splitting the beat in half, where it comes in halfway through the beat, 50%, it now comes in 2/3 of the way through the beat, 66.6, if you're good at maths. So it sounds like it's 16.6% late. So that all sounds a bit technical, but it sounds like it's lazy, like it's a little bit late. Instead of playing what it looks like on the page, 1, 2, and 3, 4, we get 1, 2, and 3, 4. So if I split my counting into 3s, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can hear it. And when you play the backing track for this one, it's quite obvious where it goes. But if you don't get the swung rhythm correct, the whole piece is going to sound awful. So that's why I'm really trying to explain that's really important at the beginning, to get that swung rhythm correct, okay? And then the other thing that's hard about this piece is 135 beats a minute. That is super fast. So what I need you to do is put on a metronome, but it has to be a swung metronome. So the best way to do this is to go onto YouTube, write shuffle beat, and then a number. I've got a shuffle beat at 100 ready to go here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, da, 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 da. You can hear that rhythm. And then you can practice playing that rhythm along, okay? The other thing is it's palm muted. So we're just going to put the nice squidgy bit of our hand next to the base of the guitar, next to the bridge. Okay, so you get that. Dum, dum, ba, dum, dum. Use the correct finger for the fret here, because it's always good practice to use the right one. Okay, it shifts up. In the next line, we're starting on A. And then it goes back to E, and then B starts on a B string. So it's a 12-bar blues, this piece, which has got chords 1, 4, and 5. So we're in E. So chord 1 is E, E, F, G, A. So we start the same pattern on the A string, and then we need to start the same pattern on the B string. Okay, you could look up a little bit more about 12-bar blueses to understand about those chords, okay? So once you've kind of got this concept, make sure you are doing down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Because if this was faster, we're trying to teach your hand to get in a good rhythm, okay? And when I teach all these grade 1 pieces, I am super strict, as all my students know, about the fingers and about the technical playing, because you can get a lot away with a lot of these sort of slightly easier pieces. You could play them as all ups, it wouldn't sound much different, but later along the line, you're going to need to sort of play with proper technique, and we want to learn that now so we don't have to relearn it later. The guitar is so fiddly that if you don't have the proper technique, you're going to struggle. Okay, so anyway, back to the piece. So that's that whole section A. It's not that hard, but you're going to need to start it really slow with a metronome. It's exactly the same as section C. And then B, what we've got to do here is just making sure you're doing all the counting. So we've got an E to begin with, so it goes 1 and I'm still counting it as 1 and, even though it's a bit later. So instead of 1 and, it's 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and so you have to do this really good counting all the way through to get it, okay? There's also a little pull off. So in bar 14, beat 4 is a pull off. So we're getting playing our A, and then we're pulling our finger off to a G. If you just want to pick that for now, just to get the rhythm, that's absolutely fine, okay? Trickiest bit is bar 21. we've got an F sharp there. So good practice would be using your fourth finger, but if you want to, you could use your third and then use your first. So you just have to shift up into position 2 there for that bit. Okay, so do these really slow, but make sure you are A, playing swung, okay? B, you're doing it with a metronome, a swung metronome. You've got the palm mute on, which is really important. And then the other thing is to just get that really good counting and make sure they're on the correct beat of the bar, okay? And then start slow, maybe start at 70. Once you've got it, try it at 80. Don't dive in there at 135 because you're just going to make a mess, okay? So just think this is more a kind of a tortoise rather than a hare kind of piece, okay? So I hope you get on with that, okay? Good luck with that.